BRAINY presents Why Smart People Struggle, 8 Emotional Challenges of Intelligence. Intelligent people are often assumed to have it all together. They are seen as successful, accomplished, and highly capable. However, this assumption overlooks the emotional challenges faced by those with exceptional intellectual abilities. Contrary to popular belief, being smart does not guarantee happiness or success. In this thought-provoking video, we dive into the lesser-known aspects of intelligence and explore the difficulties associated with it. So if you're wondering why smart people sometimes struggle, or why their intellectual gift can be a source of emotional turmoil, keep watching. Delving into their experiences can provide valuable insight into the intricate interplay between intelligence and emotions. Number 1. Overthinking and overanalyzing. Intelligent people possess a natural inclination to think deeply and analyze situations thoroughly. Their active and curious minds constantly seek to understand the intricacies of things. And while this capacity for deep thinking is a great asset, it can present some challenges, including the tendency to overthink. They may engage in excessive rumination, replaying past events or analyzing future scenarios. When faced with a decision or a problem, they often find themselves exploring multiple possibilities, considering every angle and weighing all the pros and cons. While this thorough analysis can be valuable in making informed decisions, it can become overwhelming. It creates constant pressure to find the perfect solution or anticipate every potential outcome, only amplifying anxiety and stress. Plus, overthinking can lead to a sense of analysis paralysis, where one finds themselves unable to make a decision due to the endless loop of thoughts and considerations. This can be particularly frustrating, and it hinders productivity and progress. Number 2. Perfectionism. Smart people tend to set high standards for themselves across most areas of their lives, whether it's academics, work, relationships, or personal goals. This drive for excellence fuels a desire for achievement and improvement, and can result in significant accomplishments and fulfillment. However, it can also come with a dark side. When the drive for perfection becomes all-consuming, it causes immense pressure and self-criticism. These people can be their own harshest critics, setting standards that are impossible to meet. They second-guess their abilities, doubt their achievements, and feel like no matter how much they accomplish, it's never enough. This constant pressure to be perfect can cause significant emotional distress. It leads to feelings of worthlessness, inadequacy, and a lack of self-confidence. This can affect their relationships, social interactions, and overall well-being. Number 3. Heightened sensitivity. Intelligent people often have a more finely tuned sensory perception, meaning they're more easily affected by loud noises, bright lights, strong smells, or crowded environments. The sensory overload can lead to feelings of overwhelm and a need to withdraw or seek solace in quieter, less stimulating environments. The tendency to notice and analyze patterns and connections also comes into play with their sensitivity to their surroundings. It allows them to detect discrepancies, inconsistencies, or disruptions more readily than others. This can heighten their sense of awareness and make them more prone to being impacted by these changes. Their need for stability, predictability, and order causes them to become uneasy when faced with chaotic or unpredictable situations. Number 4. Difficulty fitting in. Smart people often experience a sense of isolation and disconnection from others. Their unique ways of thinking, their interests, and perspectives make it difficult to find like-minded individuals who can understand or appreciate their intellectual curiosity. In addition, these folks often struggle with social anxiety, making it challenging to form deeper connections and build meaningful relationships. They may fear rejection or worry about coming across as arrogant or different, and this can cause them to avoid social interactions. It also exacerbates feelings of loneliness and leaves them feeling like they don't really have a sense of belonging. Number 5. Difficulty with authority. Intelligent people can sometimes struggle with authority and conforming to traditional expectations. This can cause conflict and tension in academic, professional, or personal settings. and even impact their sense of identity and self-worth. And that's because intelligent people often have a strong inner sense of what is logical and rational. They tend to question rules, systems, and expectations that don't make sense or seem arbitrary. They want to understand why things are done a certain way, and are often unafraid to challenge established norms and traditions. When they find themselves in situations where their intelligence is not recognized or respected, they get frustrated, which can lead to resistance, rebellion, or a general lack of engagement in the system or environment. Moreover, they value autonomy, independence, and the ability to make decisions on their own. They struggle with authority figures who impose strict rules and regulations, micromanage their work, or limit their freedom of expression. Number 6. Existential anguish. Intelligent people have a deep capacity for introspection and contemplation. They are naturally inquisitive and have a profound desire to understand the world around them, including philosophical and existential questions, such as the purpose and meaning of life. But this search for meaning can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it can be an incredible journey of self-discovery, fueling personal growth and intellectual exploration. On the other hand, it can be a source of immense turmoil and existential angst. Asking big questions or reflecting on our place in the grand scheme of things can lead to uncomfortable realizations and deep inner conflict. The vastness of the universe, the fleeting nature of human existence, and the ultimate unknowability of the future can be deeply unsettling for even the most intelligent and rational minds. The search for meaning also leads to questioning one's own values, beliefs, and actions. This can make a person examine their priorities and legacy, often creating a sense of uncertainty and confusion. This state of inner conflict and existential angst can also trigger depression and a sense of lost direction. It can be hard to find a sense of calm or peace when haunted by questions that seem to have no easy answers. Number 7. Lack of external support. Many intelligent people face a lack of understanding and support from their family, friends, or society at large. This can significantly impact their emotional well-being and exacerbate the struggles they already face. The main reason for this lack of understanding is the notion of being different. Since intelligent people possess unique ways of thinking, perceiving the world, and processing information, it can result in misunderstandings, miscommunication, and a general sense of not being heard or validated. Additionally, society's perception of intelligence can sometimes contribute to the lack of support they receive. There may be unrealistic expectations or stereotypes associated with intelligence that lead to pressure and a fear of failure. Number 8. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is a feeling that many smart people share. It happens when someone doubts their abilities and worries set in that others will discover they're not as smart as they're perceived to be. This self-doubt can undermine their confidence and hinder their personal and professional growth, leading to a range of negative effects on their well-being. One reason a person may experience imposter syndrome is the high expectations placed on them, either by themselves or by society. Furthermore, intelligent individuals have a deep understanding of their own areas of expertise, which can sometimes highlight how much there is still to learn. This awareness can make them feel like they are not as knowledgeable as they should be, despite their significant intellectual abilities. They might compare themselves to others and feel inadequate or not worthy of their accomplishments, further fueling imposter syndrome. Intelligence is often celebrated and admired, but the emotional toll it can take is usually overlooked. From heightened sensitivity to feelings of isolation and self-doubt, highly intelligent people navigate a complex emotional landscape. By uncovering the struggles they go through, we can all start to appreciate the challenges they encounter, as well as the gifts they bring to society. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.